funny because most of those things, you can't really figure them out. That is why they are living. That is why this is life. Okay, if you had everything figured out, life won't be worth living. I mean, everybody will just go about because they know everything. They know what will happen next. So there's no fun to life. So life is all about making bad decisions, making mistakes, and hello my darlings, how you doing? Anita Neye here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, just kindly subscribe, okay? I promise you're going to love it here. No regrets whatsoever. Just subscribe to join the family. Drop a comment, just let me know what you think about my videos. And yes, today we're going to be talking about overthinking, right? I just talk about this because I feel like I'm always thinking about something, and I do not just think, and just let it go. I think of it over and over again, and I feel like it was really getting to me at a particular time. It started to affect my mental health. I became very, very reserved, went to stay on my own. I wasn't doing things the way I would do them normally. I wasn't socializing the way I would on a normal, and I was just feeling weird and feeling awkward and feeling very unproductive, not knowing where to start from, not knowing what to do, just feeling downcast. Basically, I feel like a whole lot of people are on this table, and some of them do not even know that they have this issue. They overthink things a lot, they worry a lot, and it gets to them, like, it just makes you so unproductive. And I feel when it gets to that point where you can't do anything, you can't go about your day, you start losing yourself. That's where you know that you need help. You really need help. Overthinking is when you dwell or worry about the same thoughts repeatedly, right? People who overthink can be paralyzed by their worries and may struggle to make decisions or take actions. Overthinking can be caused by and can contribute to depression, anxiety, and other mental health disorder. Now, I googled this, and this is what Google is saying about overthinking. So when you dwell or worry about the same thoughts repeatedly, you are an overthinker, just like me, okay? And you guys, I do not feel it's really a bad thing, right? It's not bad. It's detrimental when you overdo it. Sure, you get when you do it repeatedly, and to a point where you can no longer control yourself. Like, I just sit down and I'm like, okay, I know, I want to get to this place. How do I get here? Okay, I want to make this decision. What do I do? What if I do this, or what if I go for this, right? And it turns out to be a disaster. What will happen? How do I cope then? And it's funny because most of those things, you can't really figure them out. That is why they are living. That is why this is life, okay? If you had everything figured out, life won't be worth living. I mean, everybody will just go about because they know everything. Also, there's no fun to life. So life is all about making bad decisions, making mistakes, and standing up and, okay, yes, I fucked up. Okay, yes, I didn't do well. Accept that I didn't do well, and I'm willing to make it better, right? And I'm willing to do it better this time. I feel that's what life is all about. So I'm going to be giving you 5 practical tips that I'm very sure of that will work for you, that would help you, right? They worked for me as well, so I believe they're going to work for you. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is focus on now. So I wrote down here, oftentimes we look at the future and the end goal and get overwhelmed. Instead, focus on now. With each step, you get closer to that end goal you're looking at. Take actions on the things you can control and let go of the things you can't. If you feel you can do anything about the reason for your worry, do it. Like, why worrying when you can do something about it? I mean, since you can do something, like you want to get to that particular goal that you set for yourself, then start putting in the work, start making inquiries, start doing whatever it takes, to get there. I mean, So take actions on the things you can control and let go of the things you can't. At the end of the day in this life, whatever is yours, right? I believe if it's not yours, there are other things that will definitely come to you and you won't have to struggle so much for it. So do not give up. Focus on now. Do what you can do now. So the second one I have down here is change your perception about things around you, right? Your mentality, how you think, you need to change that. You need to change how you perceive things today, because I feel a lot of times there's really no problem or it's really not an issue, but we create an issue out of nothing. People that overthink like me too, I'm sure they'll probably relate to this point. There's no just reason, because when you sit down and I'm like, why am I thinking about this thing? At the end of the day, it's how you perceived it. At the end of the day, people outside do not even care. They do not even notice all of those. So we really need to put in the work. Don't let things easily get to you. Guard yourself, guard your energy. Be mindful of how you expose yourself, how and who you expose yourself to, because those things can, make you worry and overthink. So yes, guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your brain. Watch how you react to things, watch how you handle things. Be conscious, know when you're overreacting. Be selective of what you give your energy to. So the third one I wrote down here is find a distraction. Involve yourself in any activity you really love to do. And I'm definitely going to suggest this one that works for me, right? A lot of times when I feel like, dark thoughts is about to come in, I just sometimes take a walk. Sometimes exercise too. Oh my goodness, exercises really helped me a lot, because after exercising, I think there's this stuff your body releases, exercise that you work out, and it makes you happy. Just gets rid of all those anxiety and whatever might be making you overthink. So yes, try working out whenever you feel uneasy or whenever the thought is about to creep in. Work out, take a walk, do something you enjoy doing. See a movie, just do something. Okay, so try distracting yourself whenever that thought is about to set in. Distraction always works. Acknowledge and celebrate your wins, okay, and your successes. You need to always remind yourself, guys, this is very important, because it works for me as well, right? You can write out, I have a note, in my notes, right? I wrote some of the things I achieved. You can say some of the list of the things I've achieved this year. And like I said, it mustn't be big, right? You can write, I woke up today, maybe there was something you've always wanted to do, right? Or I've been in your to-do list for a while, and you finally ticked that off. It's an achievement, or it's such a big deal. Yes, because a lot of people do not even have life. They do not have breath in them to do that thing that they want to do. Yes, they don't. And even the ones that do, some are not mentally okay, some are not health-wise, they are down, they don't have the strength to do all of that. So that's a win-win, man. That's check. The last and one of the very important tips I have here is talk to someone about it, right? Now, talking to someone, you could choose to talk to a therapist, seek help from a professional. You could choose to talk to a friend. And now, when you want to talk to a friend, or if you decide to talk to a friend, you need to know who you're talking to, right? You don't want to talk to someone that will make your matter worse. Sure, you get. You talk to friends that believe in you, friends that know where you're going to, and friends that will literally push you to that particular place, right? Not friends that do not even want to see you grow. And when you now bring this matter up, they won't even know how to help you. Instead, they'll make you feel bad. Be mindful of the friends you talk to. And that is why, for me, I'm going to advise that you talk to one person that is never going to judge you, and that is God. One person I feel you should talk to when you're going through stuffs. Oh my goodness, you guys, God really brought me out of a very, very, very dark place, right? I won't say depressed, but maybe I was almost depressed, because I don't know, I feel depressed is too strong a word. I feel depressed is very deep. So maybe I wasn't depressed, but I was almost depressed, right? I spoke to God about it, and I felt, I don't know, there was just this reassurance. Like, I felt at peace. I had to look at the picture all over again, you know, my goal, what I want to do, where I'm going to, what I know I can do, right? The potential I know I have in me. I didn't want to be anything short of what God has called me to be. And I also came across some Bible verses that really helped me. I prayed with it. It gave me that reassurance that, okay, oh, God is there for me. I mean, God has got me, okay? I don't have to worry, because most of what I'm even worrying about, God has taken care of it, literally, you guys. A lot of times I feel the devil tries to manipulate us through our thinking, right? It goes there, and you know, you're renewed by what you think. Every man is directed, is acting or living their lives based on their mentality, right? Based on what they think. That's where the devil tries to get you or get a child of God. So the first Bible verse that I came across, and it really helped me, was Philippians 4 verse 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus. So you need to come to him with a heart full of gratitude. Pray to him, believing that he's going to answer your prayer. And trust me, you guys, he's definitely going to answer your prayer as far as you believe. God do not disappoint. My God is not a God that disappoints, right? He hears all of us. He sees us. He sees our innermost heart, you know, our heart desires. He knows we need all of these things, and all you have to do is just believe, pray about it, talk to him. I mean, and he's going to help you, definitely, if you call upon him and if you believe. So the second Bible verse that really helped me was Matthew 6:34, right? And it says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble on its own. Now God is telling you, God that created all of us, our Father, is saying that every day has a trouble. It comes with its own trouble. So don't add the one of yesterday or the one of tomorrow to the one of today, right? Live for today, which takes us back to what I said, my first point, right? Which I said, focus on now. Live for today, okay? Tomorrow has its own problem already. So don't come and kill yourself today with the problems that tomorrow is holding for you. When you get there, you will definitely sort that out. Tomorrow will think of itself. So God is telling you, each day has enough trouble, enough on its own, right? So live today for today. I don't know if that makes sense, but live now. So if you've been watching up until this point, I'm very, very thankful for you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for always coming back. I'm going to be dropping my videos every week, okay? So looking forward to seeing you again next week, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment, drop your opinions. If you have any experience that is very similar to mine or anything you just want to say, just leave it in the comments, okay? I'd appreciate it. Yes, so we'll meet next week. Take care of yourself, keep being sweet and positive vibes always, okay?